I've made $3 million by making videos that go viral. And by viral, I mean 1 million views in 24 hours. But if I was to go broke and do it all over again starting today, this is exactly what I would do. Right now, there's people with zero experience making $10,000 a month with content from their iPhones. They are simply making videos that get attention. So if at any point in this video you feel like you can't do this, that's okay. But this video is for the select few that are willing to put in some work and some hard effort that will change your life drastically like it did for me. You see, I built a content agency that makes on average $110,000 a month. People pay me a lot of money to make videos for them, specifically videos that go viral. Simply put, all of the platforms want to hold your attention on their app for as long as physically possible. This is called watch time or average view duration. This is why somebody like Mr. Beast is continually promoted on all the platforms and people love watching his videos. He has mastered the art of getting somebody to watch every video from start to finish. And despite anything else, the more you do this and the better you get at holding somebody's attention from start to finish, the more the platforms are going to show your videos, no matter which platform you are focusing on. In 2019, people spent on average 3.5 hours on their phone every single day. Today, though, it's even worse. People spend on average 5 hours on their phone every single day. And I guarantee you, they're not watching videos like this. They're watching Mr. Beast videos. No monetary value in that. Which is why these platforms are all fighting for your eyeballs. They want you on their app and they want you there for a very long time. They can charge more money for ads and they can put more ads in front of you and they make more money. So you need to feed into that. So here's how you can do it and make $10,000 a month in the process. So there's a bunch of ways to do this and I'm gonna list out a few. Is you get good at finding clips from long form podcasts and you create a theme page on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. There's a lot based in the motivational quotes from podcasts, but you have to find videos that are longer than 1 minute because you're gonna use the creativity program on TikTok. And on average, they pay you $1,000 for every million views. This is a great way to get started. The only downside is you need to get 10,000 followers on your account to be approved for the TikTok Creativity Fund. Think of this as a challenge because by the time you get to 10,000 followers, you have mastered the art of getting attention because the videos that are gonna drive the followers are all of the ones that are getting views. Once you establish that, then you just learn how to hold the attention for a little longer and just get the videos over 1 minute. And then you can do this over and over again and make upwards of $10,000 a month. There's a lot of people doing this and there's a lot of people making videos about how to do it specifically too, like this one. And if you wanna cheat, you can buy TikTok accounts that already have 10,000 followers. Now for this, you need to be careful what account you're buying. Don't just buy any account. Try to make it in the same industry or theme or niche as you are because it'll be easier, but that's a hack too. Or you can do YouTube videos, long form, and you can make video after video after video, focusing on retention and get better and better. And eventually over time, YouTube is like a big snowball that will pay you very well in the long term. That's probably the slowest route, but it's also the one that will probably last you the longest. And I would recommend you do that. I'm doing that right now. Then what I would consider the fastest way to make money doing this is you become what's called a clipper. And you can also do this coinciding with the theme page route. Because if you're making theme pages for yourself and you're finding clips and you're posting them and you're making money from TikTok with the Creativity Fund, you can also reach out to people on the internet that you're interested in that have podcasts and say, hey, I'll find viral clips for you. And there's the numerous ways you can get paid to do this. You can get paid for each clip, maybe $5, $10, $20 a clip, or you can say, I just want to get paid off the amount of views that each clip generates. Lots of ways to monetize there, and there's an unlimited income potential with that. In fact, if you're really good at that, join my community below and I'll probably hire you. And I pay my clippers specifically $4,000 to $6,000 a month. I currently employ 4 of them. And lastly, an emerging one is TikTok Shop. You can become a UGC, user-generated content creator, where you can get a bunch of products and review them and create accounts, and you can get affiliate commissions off the products that you're linking to in your TikTok videos. The barrier for this is lower. I think it's as low as 1,000 followers, so you can get there pretty quickly to really start generating some revenue. And I have friends that are doing like 30, 40, 50K a month off affiliate commissions on this. The key is finding an affiliate product that pays a sizable commission. An example of this would be a vacuum that costs $100. You might make 25, 30, 40% off that. You know, some things have high commissions, some have lower, but the point is you want to sell things that are a little higher ticket, which in turn you make good videos and people buy. Some people call them unethical, go to podcasts like Joe Rogan or Andrew Huberman, and they find a clip of Andrew Huberman talking about protein powder, and they clip that, they edit, they arrange it, and then they post it to a TikTok profile, link to a supplement that Daddy Huberman talked about, and then they make the commission. Only downside is there's these things called cease and desist. You may or may not get one. Just to be clear, I've never got one. So here's what you need to get started with this. I would recommend a newer iPhone, preferably 14, 15, or 16 if you're watching this in the future or beyond. And you need to download CapCut. And basically what you do is you're gonna go to your favorite podcast and you're going to find the part of the podcast that you wanna record, and then you're gonna screen record it on your phone, and you're gonna take that recording and you put it into CapCut. You're gonna edit it around with the CapCut app. You should probably buy the pro version, spend a little money. It's a better product. Decide how you want the video to be structured. The good hook first. Always make sure you do that. It's important. And then you add in captions, which are already on the CapCut app, post it to your TikTok, get money from the Creativity Fund, get money from TikTok Shop. You can do this with just your phone and CapCut, but if you have a laptop, you can work a little bit faster and you can get a lot more done quicker. I would probably suggest the MacBook, because who trusts people that use PCs? But you can start with just a newer iPhone. So you're probably asking yourself right now, well, what do I clip? What do I find clips about? This is what's called finding your niche or theme. Doesn't matter, they're all the same. Now being that my company has made $3 million, we produced a lot of viral videos. Specifically on TikTok, we've done well over 1,000 million view videos. And from that, I've seen patterns. And these patterns are that certain topics get more views than others every single time. And this is general marketing knowledge. Health, wealth, fitness, finance, relationships, parenting, cars, all have very general appeal. And what general appeal means is lots of views. So when me and my team were tasked to grow Grant Cardone's TikTok, which we've been working with him for almost 2 years now. I love Grant, he's amazing. When we were originally clipping his YouTube videos, a lot of his videos were about real estate. They do okay, mainly because Grant is a very good speaker. But for true virality, you have to branch out beyond those very niche topics. An example of this is perhaps you saw a video where he taught his daughter Sabrina how to make $1 million. That video went mega viral on the internet. And it's because it checks a lot of boxes. It's talking about parenting, money, finance, real estate, investing, advice to kids. It hit so many boxes that anybody in the world could watch that video. And it was awarded with tens of millions of views. And it got tens of millions of views because people were offended by it, people didn't agree with it, people did agree with it, people liked it, people shared it, people commented, people hated it. Point being is people had an opinion about it. And that's the true nature of broad content that tends to go viral. You want to find things that make people very opinionated. Opinionated type of content tends to be very broad. A lot of people have opinions on parenting. A lot of people have opinions on how to budget your money. A lot of people have opinions on what is the best car to drive. A lot of people have opinions about everything. This is the internet these days. It's brutal out there, but capitalize on that. The more brutal the opinions, the better. So right now there's so much opportunity to do this. Anybody and their brother can get clipped. You don't even have to focus on the famous podcast. Although by doing that, you're gonna generally see that they speak a lot better, and that's gonna be the difference of, a lot of views and not a lot of views. But there's a lot of people that speak well that aren't getting any views on their podcast, partially because, well, their podcasts are boring. And people like you are not clipping them properly to help them get views. And there's a hack. If you find an underrated podcast and you start clipping them and you build a theme page and then you tag the actual creator from the podcast in the theme page, what do you think the chances are that he might hire you to do this for him? That's how you make money. And if you want a full breakdown on how to do this, I have a video where I did a full breakdown on how to edit and find the perfect clips. So how do we find clips to edit? Truth is, interesting people go viral. But interesting people who say something exciting, controversial, or generally with really strong conviction have an easier chance to go viral. So that's why you need to choose your clips properly. Take, for example, the fact that Cristiano Ronaldo and Tom Brady now have YouTube channels. You could go to their videos and you could find an interesting part of their YouTube videos and clip it. But those clips aren't gonna do good unless you find a part of that video that has a good hook. The hook is crucial for the success of a viral clip. I can't stress this to you enough. The hook matters way more than people think, even though everybody only talks about the hook. You literally have a half a second to 1 second to get somebody to stop scrolling, and you have 1 second to keep them interested, and then one more second to get them to keep watching, and that's 3 seconds. You have 0 time to get them to stop and watch your video. It is imperative you find very interesting moments, very strong tonality, very controversial statements, or just generally very interesting things. And this is where everybody messes up. And if you combine a very viral person, AKA broad reach type of person, somebody like a Cristiano Ronaldo or a Tom Brady, and they say something that is interesting or controversial, boom, you are going to get 1 million views. And when you get 1 million views, if it's on TikTok, the Creativity Fund will give you $1,000 for those 1 million views. And you just do this repeatedly over and over again until you make $10,000 a month. Think about it this way. You have average people and you have a Kim Kardashian. Who are you gonna watch? Who's more interesting? Who do you want to do something stupid? Who do you want to say something dumb? It's Kim Kardashian. You're scrolling, and you stop when you see Kim Kardashian. You don't stop as much when you see me. Kim K is way more popular. It's a fact. So by keeping your focus on popular people, popular channels, popular podcasts, you can find clips easier. But the reality is, if it's not an interesting clip and it doesn't have a broad topic, it's probably not gonna go viral. So focus on that first. That's the whole point of this video, to teach you to focus on that first. Let me say that again. Good topic, good hook, broad concept, interesting person. If you want more proof about how you can make 10K a month clipping videos or clipping videos for other people or yourself, I put together a community. The link is in the description. And there's like templates on how to go viral. There's viral breakdowns. There's a list of hundreds of hooks and viral videos with the titles and everything. It's a great resource for you. I've kind of made it stupid cheap because I don't want to gatekeep this. I want to help you out the best that I can to become better video editors. And I also have stuff on agencies in there because once you hit 10K a month, you're probably gonna wanna hire some help and you're gonna wanna scale this. You're gonna wanna make more money because you're gonna see what is possible, and you can do that in any of the strategies that I taught you in this video. Hit me up inside the community. I'd love to talk to you.